Hey, this is Jeff with Mile High Automation, and today I'm going to be talking about the Kwikset SmartCode 914 deadbolt. So I've got a sample here, just going to get you pointed in the right direction. And this is it. This one is in a satin nickel color. We also have them available in Venetian bronze and polished brass. So good looking lock, all metal finish, front and back. On the older 910 model, this back cover is actually plastic, and that's to help get the radio waves through for Zigbee or Z-Wave, depending on your model. This one, this cover is metal, and this little bit here is plastic to let the radio waves through. So good design, feels very sturdy. Good looking lock. Obviously it is bulky because it's got to hold 4 batteries and a motor. So that kind of comes with the territory. It's very easy to use. Just press the lock button when you walk out the door. That'll lock it for you. Or if you have one of our Nimbus home automation systems, you can just press your leaving button and it'll lock itself automatically after 1 minute. Again, when you're coming home, enter a 4 to 6 digit code, which you can set yourself very easily, and it unlocks itself. So this side is what's facing inside the house. It does have a little LED indicator. Green means unlocked, orange means locked, and if it flashes red after that LED flashes, it's telling you that it's got a low battery. This one, unlike the earlier models of the 910, has screws which you need to unscrew to access the programming buttons. The later 910s do have those screws, the earlier ones do not. So that's a nice feature. That means if you're having a party, nobody can just walk up and change your code or add their own code, which is definitely a concern. These locks come in a Zigbee or Z-Wave model. This one is Z-Wave. I personally prefer Zigbee. They're a lot easier to learn in. They tend to respond to commands more reliably, but Z-Wave is more popular because they have better marketing. It also has a auto lock feature. So there's a dip switch right behind here. If you remove that metal cover and flip the dip switch up, it'll lock itself after 1 to 2 minutes automatically every time. It's a cool feature. I know a lot of people that do use that feature. The downside, of course, is if you walk out the door, you don't close the door all the way, so you're just trying to grab a loose ball in the yard or something like that, and the door locks itself, come back in, you don't notice, slam the door closed, and now you've got a big gash in your door frame. So definitely something to think about it. If you have a home automation system like Nimbus Home, you don't have to use the auto lock feature because, of course, your goodnight button and all your other automation will keep the door locked for you. So that's it. That is the Kwikset SmartCode 914 deadbolt. It's our go-to deadbolt for Nimbus Home. One last thing I did want to mention, it is not as good looking as the Yale or Schlage alternatives. Yale and Schlage make a better looking front face with a touchscreen, but of course the touchscreen eats up battery really fast, and they don't have a good Zigbee radio in theirs. So this is our go-to for Nimbus Home, and we've been a big fan.